All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling one of the scriptures. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity with charity. And, something that just came in my spirit, what you see the men on the highways and byways doing, man, it's just, it's actually a miracle from the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. And a lot of people scoff and they say certain things and they look down upon the men of the Lord. Them niggas crazy and some stuff like that. But what we're actually doing, all right, we're actually healing ourselves. We're actually healing ourselves from the oppression and the destruction upon us brought to us by our enemies. You see? So it's just a huge form of jealousy that these people have concerning the Lord and his people, man. They don't want us to come into our perfection, as Elder Yashwamba always says, man. They don't want us to come into the perfection of Slakia. They don't want us to come into the perfection into our perfection, which is basically back into our glory, but this time times a million, man, because we're gonna be we're gonna be perfect, man. All right, we're gonna be changed into immortals. All right, so it's gonna be an immortal rulership, man. And these other nations, they don't want us to come back into that. So the real fight for us is actually coming back into the ways of our forefathers, man. That's the real fight. While at the same time, you have all the other nations. You have even our own people, all right, that don't want to come out of the darkness, all right, into the marvelous light of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which is our heritage. Again, they don't want to come out. They don't want to come out. They want to stay oppressed. That's why it tells you in the scriptures that our people trust in the oppression. All right, the greatness that we were, like it tells you in even Yahweh Shai quoted it. He said, doesn't it even say in your law that ye are gods, but ye shall die as men? Let me get it real quick. All right, because that's what we're trying to achieve. We're coming back into those thought patterns, those ways of life. You see? And that in actuality is the true fight, man. Okay? And we've been beat down by this nation, all these other nations, for so long. And now the Lord is he's turning the tables, man. And these other nations, especially Esau, is mad, bro. But there's nothing he could do about it, man. And this is written, man. This is John chapter 10, verse 34. It says, Yahweh Shai answered them, is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods? So we're trying to come back into that mode, and the other nations don't like it, man. Because when we come back into that type of spirit, which is basically being connected with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the Most High God, that means that he is going to eventually return unto us and return that glory, all right, that he had for us from the beginning is going to be returned to us in these last days. And this is what the world is not liking. This is why they're trying to demonize us. This is why they set up propaganda. They actually had at the rally so-called demonstration, as Esau calls it, but it's really a protest. You see how Esau names things and uses words to hide certain intentions or plans. This man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. This is why we call you the fucking devil, man. Excuse my language. Because the word devil goes back to what? The Greek word, which goes back to the Latin diabolos. Okay? Which means to deceive, a deception artist. But I don't want to get off topic, but this man has deceived the world and us, ourselves, which is why we have to fight against this sinful flesh that we're in. All right. To always make sure we tell ourselves that we are sons of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We are not like these regular other nations. We are not regular. All right. We are a chosen nation. All right. We have a special spirit. We have a special vibration. And these other nations know it, but all the while in this captivity, they put in our minds that we are nothing. We're lower than them. And them, the heathens, starting with Esau, they are nothing. Like it tells you in Isaiah the 40th chapter, man. You see? John, I'm going to read it again. John 10:34. Yahushua answered them, the disciples, is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods? Okay? And what he's quoting is here in Psalms 82nd chapter. Psalms 82 and 6, I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. All right, so that's why we are still gods. We are just in this mortal flesh, which is why the Lord is going to change us and give us a glorious body like his own. All right, but what's happening now is that the Lord is healing us. And these other nations don't like that. But the beautiful part is these other nations can't stop the healing process. We're going to get better. We're going to keep growing. You know, let me get a scripture real quick. And this is just in the spirit. This is Psalms chapter 50. Bear with me 1 second. This is Psalms 50:19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and this is talking about Esau. And thy tongue frameth deceit. And you can put in the same spirit as on all the other nations against us. That's why you read about the council they took together in the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, to cast us down, to make us a no people, which is what we have been. All right. Ever since before this truth came out, we were a no people. The Lord even called us a no people. It tells you that in the book of Hosea. That was his curse upon us. Now the Lord is changing the reality so it fits the prophecy of us waking up and him setting us in order, all right, and actually at the same time taking down Esau. That's what's taking place, the prophecy, man. Psalms 50. Psalms 50:19, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. He's talking about Esau. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. The so-called white man, they are the descendants of a man named Esau, the son of Isaac. All right. And Isaac had Jacob and Esau, and Jacob being the progenitor of the forefathers of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. And the speckled birds that look like the other nations that go back to those people. So we, in fact, you Edomites like to hate us. We are the closest relation. We are the closest related to you in blood. Which is why you have this enmity, all right, between the serpent and the serpent and the woman. You have that enmity between Jacob and Esau. And you see that enmity. This is why they cast us down, because we were actually chosen to be greater than them. They were actually chosen to serve us. And they don't want to stoop down to that level, but it's going to happen because the Lord's going to set us up, heal us, bring us back into the spirit of knowing that we are the actual chosen nationality on the planet. The most superior one. All right. And that we're going to go up from here. We're going to go into a kingdom from here, Lord willing. I be of that number, and Lord willing, the brothers pray that they be of the number, which is 144,000, written in the book of Revelations, the 7th chapter, man. Psalms chapter 50, verse 20, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. So the Edomites' counsel of keeping us low, he thought that the Most High was with that counsel, man. But the Most High said he would not cast away his people. Okay? Which is why we are being brought back to who we are. Now, you guys are not the Jews. You're not the real Israelites. You can't be. Well, we are. And these people don't want us to be because they know that we're better than them. And it's biblical, it's scriptural. And reality proves that every day. You turn on your so-called television, man. Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself. But I will reprove thee. So the Lord's going to start taking down you Edomites, man. It was, look at your kingdom, man. It's falling apart. It's crumbling. Because the Lord is setting up a nation to put in your stead, which is his people, the nation of Israel. And this time, this rulership that's coming is going to be forever. You see? Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them, the Israelites, in order before thine eyes. We're being set in order before the eyes of the world, man. It doesn't matter what these people think. These people are weak and feeble, and the Lord's about to show his power, and these people are going to bug out. So we don't have to really fear the incredulity, like it tells you in, 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, of these people. These people are mortal people. We have to remember that we are gods in this mortal flesh. Which is why we have to get out of this flesh, because different stuff of this world will pull down this flesh. Because like Elder Damashpa said it, this flesh is attracted to wickedness, and we're in a wicked world. But the Lord, through his spirit, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, guides us and steers us away from the wickedness of this world, man. From the spirits and demons of this world, man. By what? We staying adhered to his spirit and having and letting him set us up and set us in order, while everything else around us crumbles, man. That's the spirit that's taking place on the earth, and the Lord is in control of that. Let's see. I will heal thee. I don't want to make this too long. Let's see here. This is the book of Jeremiah 3 and 22, this is why we're out there trying to bid our people to the marriage. Jeremiah 3 and 22. Return, ye backsliding children, and I will heal your backslidings. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art Yahweh our power. And that's the spirit that the men of the Lord, from the apostles and elders on down to all the brothers around the world, all right, as well as the few sisters that understand and that are listening and learning, all right, are doing. We're returning unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And who's making us do that? Who's setting us in order once again? The Lord of this reality. We didn't do it. Well, this is not of us. Okay? This kingdom crumbling right on the side of us, right around us, is not of us. This is, the Lord tells you in I believe it's in the book of Daniel, that he ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he setteth up one and putteth down another. Roughly paraphrasing, man. He setteth up kings, it says, and he putteth down kings. The Lord said that we are a nation of kings and priests. Okay? Going back to being those gods, we're going to be godly kings and priests on the earth, and this is what the other nations do not want. This is why they're going to try to demonize us, lie on us, set up propaganda. They're going to have these niggas in garments go to the damn demonstration yesterday, or that was held in DC. Because it's all deception. It's all to keep that terrible, dark, black, which is why they call them the black Hebrew Israelite image upon us, when we are the children of Israel. We are the gods of the earth. This is what they're trying to keep us from, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. because we're turning unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he's healing us, man. This is Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Just like your judgment, your heathen's judgment is not gonna, that's still coming too. That's coming. You can't stop that. Your judgment is coming. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries. We read about that. I spoke about that. Our adversaries in the book of Psalms 83rd chapter, that have took counsel against us and against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because look what they did to this earth. Look what they do to the sky. Look what they do to the people. Look what they do to the food, to the animals. This is the Lord's footstool. This is the garden. This place down here. Look what these heathens have done to it, man. Destroyed it. You see? We are the gods, man. And this is to myself first and foremost. We are the gods of the earth, man. Okay? We have the spirit that the Lord, we have the vessels, we are the vessels that the Lord dwells in, man. That's why when Daniel was in captivity, man, what did the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Chaldeans say to him? Surely the God, the Most High is with you. Roughly paraphrasing. Or they told him that there is no other God but besides the God. There's no other God but the God of Daniel, man. And we have that God dwelling in us. Man. And that's who is healing us in this time, man. I might have misquoted scriptures. It talks about it in the New Testament too, man. It tells you all throughout the Old Testament, all throughout the scriptures, it's basically made known that we are the nation, all right, and our men are the vessels on this earth that the Most High of this, the creator of this reality dwells in, man. Which makes us what? Sons of the Most High. Yashar Allah, he is a prince of the power. And these other nations, once I'm going to say it again, these other nations, especially Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, wherever he is on the planet, does not want this taking place. Because this means that he is about to go to the bottom. Because he tried to trick the world and deceive the world into believing that he is the God of the earth. His ways are proper. His ways are the most beneficial to life. But it's a lie. And that's why the Lord is healing us and putting him down and reproving him, man. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16 again. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion whom no man seeketh after. And this is that spirit that Esau put on the world, all right, concerning us. We're nobody. We're outcasts. That's why they call us black. Black means dirty, dingy. It's play with words. This whole setup, all right, from the establishment of America was to keep us down. Not in the physical, in the spirit. Because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're coming back into the knowing that we are the Israelites. Which is a breach in this man's reality, because he thought it would never come. But the Lord said, I'm going to awake my people in the last days, man, and heal them. Jeremiah 30 and 7, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them. And they shall not be few, I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them. the Lord is doing, and he has our backs in this whole operation that he's conducting. See, that's what Esau doesn't understand. He's outside of the spirit. He's carnal. So spiritually, he can't see this whole masterpiece that the Lord is orchestrating through the spirit, man. It's beautiful. All right. Everything. Jeremiah 30, the water, how about Shem Shai, man? Jeremiah 30 and 21. And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governors shall proceed from the midst of them. Yahushai. That's who is going to be the ultimate king of the next dominion of the world, of the universe, forever. It's not going to be no more Donald Trump and Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un and Putin. There's not going to be a plethora of rulers no more. It's going to be one great ruler on the planet, in the universe, forever. Yahushai, man. You know? You're going to have Yahushai towers all over the place. Salakia. You know, you gotta have a little humor when you teach, man. You know, but just to show you what I'm talking about, to paint an example. It's not going to be all these plethora of different rulers and kings on the planet anymore, except for Yahushai, the ultimate king, and the 144,000 under him, man, and his people. That's it. It ain't gonna be no more Putin. It's not gonna be any more great rulers of you other nations ever again, because the Lord is healing his people and is gonna establish them forever, and you can't do anything about it. Jeremiah 30 and 21. And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governors shall proceed from the midst of them, and I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me, for he is this that engaged his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord. And ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury. That's what's coming. These chariots are coming. With this word going out, with us being established again, you think the Lord's not going to come and render that judgment, and save his people out of this wicked ass kingdom, out from underneath the hand of the wicked, and those that hate us? This is why they're seeing the chariots in the sky. This is why actual normal people are taking their phone out and taking videos of chariots and the strange works of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. The chariots are on CNN. There's I think there's they're wanting NASA, I believe, to disclose all their UFO information, and I think they're giving them a deadline. I believe it is. They want all these private companies, all right, to expose, all right, and come out with the evidence of these UFOs, man. I believe I was reading that, man. But I'm gonna have to maybe do a lesson on that, because those are the chariots of the Lord, man. Okay? Jeremiah 30 and 23, and those are what he's coming with, those whirlwinds. They're the chariots. Behold, the whirlwind of Yahweh goeth forth with fury. A continuing whirlwind, it shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. The fierce anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it. And that's what the times that we're living in now. We are considering it. This is why we've came into the truth. We read the truth. We looked out into the world, filtered it. We like, yeah, I consider that that's the truth. That's what the Lord said. You're going to consider it in the last days. Which means that we were set up to receive it again and understand, like, yeah, this is the truth. Yeah, those chariots we see, those are in the scriptures. Yeah, the Lord is coming to redeem and save his people, man. All right, so I don't want to make it too long. Lord willing, I was edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Grace Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scripture. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and a Bible ball.